Year Ones! Welcome back. It is Thursday and it's time for our maths learning today. Now today in our maths we are going to be looking at number bonds. So that means what numbers fit inside numbers up to 10, okay? Now I hope you managed to get lots done yesterday. If you didn't, don't worry, it doesn't matter if you're falling a little bit behind. You can do any of the learning at your own pace. Please do not panic. We know that there were some issues with technology yesterday and we are absolutely on your side, and so keep going, you're doing great. Okay, so today in maths, we're focusing on becoming more familiar with these key terms that we use in maths throughout Year 1 and throughout the rest of school. So first one is add or addition. Second one is plus, which means the same thing as add, so to put two numbers together or maybe more than two numbers. Apart, so apart within a number, when we split up a number or when we look at the number bonds. The whole, so what it is in total, which means the same as what it equals and how we use the word equals. So what we want to do is we want the children to become way more familiar with these terms. So if you can use them, grown-ups, throughout this lesson, that would be fab. Okay, so I have a problem here. I've got some pink pens and I've got some green pens. So I have how many pink pens? Let's count them together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've got 5 pink pens. And I've got how many green pens? 1, 2, 3. Now I want to know what these are going to total all together. I want to know what this part and this part equal when they are added together. So I am going to write my problem as a number sentence. So how many pens did I have? I've got 5 pink pens. I'm going to use this word here, add, and then I've got 3 green pens. Sorry, I don't have a green board pen. Equals, and how many have I got together? Now I can count all the way from the beginning. Tomorrow we're going to learn how to count on. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We keep counting 6, 7, 8. So I know that 5 is a part, 3 is a part, and 5 add 3 equals 8. Excellent. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. And I can have a look at that using my cubes as well. So I've got 5 cubes plus 3 cubes equals 8 cubes altogether. Okay? Now your first part of your work at home is all around some worksheets that I have uploaded. Now I've put 2 worksheets together. The first part of the worksheet looks like this, and it also has this page as well. Now you're looking at different problems involving real life things, and you're putting them together to make a number sentence. Now you also need to show your number sentence as a part-whole model. Now your grown-ups might not know what a part-whole model is, so you need to be a really good teacher and tell them exactly how they can use a part-whole model to show they're working out. So let me draw my part-whole model. I've got my hole at the top, although it doesn't have to go at the top, remember, it could go anywhere. And then my 2 parts always come from my hole. So if a part is this part, a part is 5 and a part is 3, then I know my whole number has to be what they add up to all together, what they equal, which is 8. Now what I want you to do is have a look at your worksheets and have a go at trying just this section of the lesson first of all, okay? I'm going to ask you to pause now and come back in a moment and we will do the second part of the lesson. Good luck! Okay, so next bit of the lesson then. I'm going to show you something funny, okay? Now in my fridge, I have got some eggs here. There were 12 eggs, but I've cut off the side. So I've got a homemade 10 frame. Now I don't often store my eggs and my tomatoes together, but can you see? I have got 10 slots of my egg frame here. Ooh. And I've got a runaway tomato. Now, I want you to tell your talk partner, or your grown-up, whoever you're working with, what you notice about what's going on in here. Can you see a number bond on here at all? Tell your grown-up what you can see. Now, you may have said that you can see that my number has 2 parts. I've got one part here that has 3 eggs in, and then there's another part to my number, and I also have some tomatoes that fill 1, 2, 3, 4 of my sections in my 10 frame. That's really interesting. Now I want to show this on this. Do you think that I need to draw eggs and tomatoes on here? Tell your talk partner, what do you think? No, we don't need to show our eggs and tomatoes exactly as they are. We're going to show a representation of what we see here on our 10 frame. Now I think I'm going to represent these eggs with a pink pen, and I'm going to draw a circle like this. I can colour it in if I want to, but I don't need to. So I'm going to draw my 3 eggs. And then I need to draw in my tomatoes. Tell your talk partner, where do you think I'm going to draw my tomatoes? Am I going to start drawing them here? Am I going to start drawing them here? Or am I going to start drawing them here? Tell your talk partner now. Now, well done if you said that they need to start going from here, because we need to fill the top line first before we move on to the bottom line. Well remembered, well done. So I have 4 tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely, and I've used my counters for that. Now you guys made some counters yesterday, so maybe when you're doing this, you might like to use your counters to help you work out your problems. So we have my top row filled. We know there's 5 in there, and then we've got 2 more down the bottom here. Interesting, that I'll come back to that in a moment. So I've got 3 pink counters here, and then 4 of my cherry tomato counters. Now I'm going to put that as into my part whole model. So I've got 3 is a part, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is a part. So my whole number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But some of you won't even need to count the 7. You'll just know that by having a look here and knowing that there is 3 left over, that I have got 7 parts of my 10 frame filled. Then I want you to fill in your number sentence. So it will be a part is 3, 3. A part is 4, and 3 add 4 equals 7. Lovely. Now, that is the first part of our sheet, okay? Looks like this. So the first part of your sheet, you will have a look at what this question is asking you here, and you will fill it in as a part whole model and as a 10 frame. If you want to put a number sentence on that as well, you can just write it underneath. That's great. If you don't have the facilities to print out any of the worksheets, don't worry. Do it on a piece of paper and take a photo, and that works brilliantly. That's great. Don't worry too much about not having the technology. Okay. At the bottom of this sheet though, oh no, we've got a problem. It says, how many different ways could you find out how many swans there are all together? That means in total, what does it equal? And it wants you to draw 3 examples. Now what I want you to do now is think about this as 7 eggs and tomatoes. It's just 7 pieces of food, okay? And I want you to make a new number bond down here. So I'm going to change to have only 2 eggs, and I'm going to have 3 tomatoes, and I'm going to do exactly the same here and here, and that is exactly as you would do here, okay? And that is what I want you to do today. If you have any problems, please do give me a shout, and I look forward to seeing your work later on. Have a good day. Bye.